Yo, over the last few days, I've come down with something and my throat is absolutely killing me. Um, so I'll try and keep this brief. Basically, over the last week, I tried a little experimental thing. My Fitbit has a habit of telling me I'm burning like 4 or 5 thousand calories a day simply by walking around. Now, I was a little skeptical of this, so I decided to try and eat as much up to the supposed calorie burn as possible and see if my weight like stayed the same or went down. And so here were some results.
So yeah, what I did all week was tried to eat somewhat close to what the Fitbit said I was supposedly burning, what my supposed calories out. So you can see Sunday I moved around a little, just had gone grocery shopping. And on every single day, Sunday through this Sunday, just gone, I kept a caloric deficit, supposedly. I've always taken the calorie output according to the Fitbit with a bit of a grain of salt. It does seem to notice that there's a clear difference between whether or not I am actually doing somewhat intense exercise or just simply walking slowly back and forth in a small area. But at one point, it's even decided to start ringing. Congrats, you hit 20,000 steps per day, when all I was doing was scratching my back and the movement of my hand up and down registered as 3 or 4 steps or what have you. I've not really paid attention to the nutritional profile, as I'm not currently on that sort of diet for the time being. But when I then finally weighed in on Saturday, this was the result.
And so, with that in mind, I'm a little apprehensive about this one. Yeah, yeah, kind of what I was expecting.
And as you can see, I'd only gone up a quarter pound, and then I weighed it again just this morning, Monday, and sure enough,
And there we go, back down to the 4 stone mark. That's 56, back down 56 pounds after a bit of a Christmas regain. Should freaking hope so. It's only halfway through January already.
so there we have it. I am now back at the stage where I can say I've lost 4 stone, and for the time being, I'm just going to continue this way. Going forward, I'm not going to keep attempting to eat all the way up to, well, I never even managed to eat all the way up to the supposed calories out on most of these days. I'm not 100% certain how MyFitnessPal determines how many of your calories out now increase the amount of calories you're allowed to eat in a day and supposedly still lose weight. But as you can see on some of those days, I've just straight up struggled to eat that high regardless. Most of the week I was on morning shifts at work, whereas for late shifts, it's normally kind of a desk job. In the morning, the job's quite physical, and that's definitely making a difference as well. Apparently, the Fitbit can actually get a decent read on your calories out, and is fairly reliable, considering this is a fairly old model I'm wearing. I'm not disappointed. But there's definitely room for improvement in terms of the calories in. I could be leaving a whole lot bigger deficit and still not feel all that hungry. So hopefully that's what I'll continue doing.